Spider-Man: Web of Destiny. In the year 2000, New York City was a bustling metropolis teeming with life and crime. Spider-Man, the city's beloved web slinger, patrolled its streets, swinging between skyscrapers and ensuring that justice prevailed. But 2000 was about to bring new challenges to the life of Peter Parker. Chapter 1. A new foe arises. It all began when a new criminal mastermind known as the Puppeteer emerged on the scene. The Puppeteer had an uncanny ability to control the minds of others, using them as pawns in elaborate heists. As his crimes escalated, Spider-Man knew he had to put a stop to this mysterious villain. Chapter 2. A Sinister Alliance. Spider-Man soon discovered that the Puppeteer had teamed up with another notorious adversary, the Green Goblin. Together, they hatched a plan to unleash chaos on the city. It was a formidable alliance that would require all of Spider-Man's strength and cunning to defeat. Chapter 3. The Web Warrior's Dilemma. As Peter Parker, Spider-Man's personal life also took unexpected turns. His longtime love interest, Mary Jane Watson, landed a role in a Broadway play, and their relationship began to face the strains of her newfound fame. Peter had to balance his responsibilities as Spider-Man with his personal life. Chapter 4. The Ultimate Showdown. Spider-Man's pursuit of the Puppeteer and the Green Goblin led to a thrilling climax atop the city's iconic Empire State Building. In a battle of wits and power, Spider-Man faced the difficult choice of saving the city or rescuing Mary Jane, who had become ensnared in the Puppeteer's manipulative web. Chapter 5. The Web Unraveled. In a climactic struggle, Spider-Man defeated the Puppeteer and saved Mary Jane. The Puppeteer's mind control device was destroyed, breaking his control over the city's citizens. The Green Goblin, enraged by his partner's defeat, turned against the Puppeteer and fled, vowing to return. Spider-Man: Web of Destiny was a story of heroism, love, and the enduring spirit of a web slinger. In the end, Peter Parker learned that being a hero required sacrifice and that he would always be willing to make it, even in the face of his most formidable foes. Spider-Man, the Arachnid Avenger. Spider-Man, one of the most iconic superheroes in the history of comic books, was created by writer Stan Lee and artist Steve Ditko and made his debut in Amazing Fantasy #15 in 1962, published by Marvel Comics. This character, whose real name is Peter Parker, has captured the hearts of fans worldwide for over 6 decades. In this comprehensive essay, we'll explore the history, powers, key story arcs, notable adversaries, and enduring cultural impact of Spider-Man. The Origin Story. The origin of Spider-Man is a timeless tale of power and responsibility. Peter Parker, a high school student living in New York City, is a socially awkward and academically gifted young man. One day, while on a school field trip to a science exhibit, Peter is bitten by a radioactive spider. This fateful encounter endows him with superhuman abilities, including agility, strength, and the proportional speed of a spider. It also gives him the ability to cling to walls and an uncanny spider sense that alerts him to danger. Peter initially uses these powers for personal gain, entering wrestling matches and earning money as a performer. However, a tragic event changes his perspective. When he fails to stop a thief who later robs and kills his Uncle Ben, Peter learns the valuable lesson that, with great power, comes great responsibility. This mantra becomes the guiding principle of his life as Spider-Man. Powers and abilities. Spider-Man's unique combination of superhuman powers makes him a formidable hero. These powers include wall crawling, Spider-Man can cling to walls and ceilings, enabling him to move stealthily and navigate the urban jungle of New York City. Superhuman strength. He possesses strength far beyond that of a typical human, allowing him to lift heavy objects and engage in intense combat. Agility. Spider-Man's agility is comparable to that of a spider, granting him incredible reflexes and the ability to perform acrobatic feats. Spider sense. His heightened intuition, often referred to as his spider sense, warns him of impending danger, giving him a significant advantage in combat situations. Web shooters. Peter Parker creates web shooters, allowing him to swing through the city on self-generated webs, as well as creating web-based tools and weapons. Genius-level intellect. Peter is a brilliant scientist and inventor, excelling in various fields such as chemistry and engineering. The night Gwen Stacy died. This storyline from The Amazing Spider-Man, La 121-122, remains one of the most iconic and tragic moments in Spider-Man's history. It marked a turning point in Peter Parker's life, demonstrating that even superheroes are not immune to personal loss. The Clone Saga. In this extensive storyline, Spider-Man encounters multiple clones of himself, leading to an exploration of identity and the blurred lines between hero and villain. Kraven's Last Hunt. This storyline delves into the psychological depths of Spider-Man and his adversary, Kraven the Hunter. It's a haunting tale that delves into the hero's mind and mortality. The night Gwen Stacy died. This storyline marked a significant turning point in Spider-Man's history as he confronted the Green Goblin and suffered the loss of Gwen Stacy. Spider-Verse. A multi-dimensional adventure where various incarnations of Spider-Man from different universes come together to face a common threat. This storyline celebrates the diversity and richness of the Spider-Man mythos. The Clone Saga. A convoluted narrative featuring multiple clones of Spider-Man, this storyline explores themes of identity and purpose. Notable enemies. Spider-Man's rogues gallery is as iconic as the hero himself. Some of his most formidable adversaries include Green Goblin, Norman Osborn. A wealthy industrialist who becomes the insane and powerful Green Goblin, Osborn is responsible for some of the most significant tragedies in Spider-Man's life. Dr. Octopus, Otto Octavius, a brilliant scientist who uses mechanical tentacles to commit crimes and clash with Spider-Man. Venom, Eddie Brock. The result of an alien symbiote bonding with Eddie Brock, Venom is a relentless and formidable foe. Sandman, Flint Marko, a small-time crook who gains the power to transform his body into sand, making him nearly invulnerable. The Lizard, Dr. Curt Connors. A tragic figure, Dr. Connors transforms into a giant reptilian monster due to a scientific experiment gone wrong. Rhino, Alexei Sitsevich, a thug who is given superhuman strength and a nearly indestructible suit, making him a formidable physical threat to Spider-Man.